y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are heading into Kill Bill Volume 2 and I am so excited. To be honest, since watching the first film, so many moments from that movie have lived in my mind rent-free. I mean, it was shocking, it was brutal, it had impeccable dialogue, but we expected that because it's a Quentin Tarantino film. The thing that snuck up on me was Uma Thurman's performance. Her character is such a bad A, but she made her feel so human. We felt her emotions, her pain, her grief, and we witnessed her revenge. Speaking of her revenge, I'm definitely ready to see how that turns out in this film. But if you guys want to help me out before we do get started, you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notification bell so we never miss out on hanging out and watching some really good TV and film together. Also, if you do want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is right down there in the description. For now, let's dive right into Kill Bill Volume 2.
Nothing sadistic. This moment, this is me and my most...
How did he mess this up so bad? How did he not make it a final kill?
Looked dead, didn't I? But it wasn't from lack of trying, I can tell you that. Actually, Bill's last bullet put me in a coma for 4 years. When I woke up, roaring rampage of revenge.
A roaring rampage.
And I rampaged. I've killed a hell of a lot of people to get to this point, but I have only one more. The one I'm driving to right now. I am gonna kill Bill.
Also, I made Bobby yellow in honor of her final fight scene in Kill Bill 1, the yellow suit. Sometimes I'll make Bobby certain colors for certain reasons. It brings me joy.
How many got killed and who killed them, depending on who's telling the story. The massacre didn't happen during a wedding at all. It was a wedding rehearsal.
Where I say you may kiss the bride, but don't stick your tongue in her mouth.
We'll try to restrain ourselves.
Y'all got a song?
Oh, they mentioned that this man was also killed. The man at the piano.
Let Me Tender be great.
Rufus, he's the man. Who was that you used to play for?
Rufus Thomas. I was a coaster. I was part of the gang.
This is a cool old head, isn't he?
Through Texas. I done played with him.
He's the man. Haven't forgotten anything.
The seating arrangements.
Thank you, Mother. But since the bride ain't got nobody coming,
Oh.
and the groom's got far too many people coming, the groom's side sharing the bride's side. Do you, Mother?
Honey, you know, it would be good if you had somebody come.
Well, I don't have anybody.
You have no family?
Well, I'm working on changing that.
We're all the family this little angel's ever gonna need.
We didn't get her backstory as to why she has no family.
And this is starting to piss me off. I'm gonna go outside and get some air.
She's gonna go out and get some air.
Yeah, given her delicate condition.
You would think that, like, this timeline, that we would have got this story in the first movie. But I love the way that the sequence of events is delivered to us. Because you have lots of aha moments. Like, oh, that's why.
Hello, kiddo.
She was pretty far along this day, wasn't she?
I'm the man.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing? A moment ago, I was playing my flute. This moment, I'm looking at the most beautiful bride.
Why are you here?
Last look.
Are you gonna be nice?
I've never been nice my whole life, but I'll do my best to be sweet.
I always told you, your sweet side is your best side.
You're the only one who's ever seen it. See, you got a bun in the oven.
I'm knocked up.
Jeez Louise.
She makes me nervous the closer she gets to him.
Doesn't believe in wasting time, does he?
Have you seen Tommy?
Big guy in the tux. Then I saw him. I like his hair.
You promised you'd be nice.
No, I said I'd do my best. That's hardly a promise. What does your young man do for a living?
He owns a used record store here in El Paso. He's fond of music.
Aren't we all? And what are you doing for a J.O.B. these days?
I work in the record store.
So it all suddenly seems so clear. Do you like it?
It's like
Yeah, I
I'm
like it
hanging
a
on to
lot,
every word.
smartass. I get to listen to music all day.
It's a simple conversation, but feels so intense.
It's gonna be a great environment for my little girl to grow up in.
As opposed to jetting around the world, killing human beings, and being paid vast sums of money.
Precisely.
To each his own. I am looking forward to meeting your young man, in particular, whom my gal marries.
You want to come to the wedding?
Only if I can sit on the bride's.
You'll find it a bit lonely on my side.
Always was a bit lonely. But I wouldn't sit anywhere else. Loveliest dream about you.
Oh, here's Tommy. Call me Arlene.
Uh-huh. Arlene's told me so much about you.
Tommy, I'd like you to meet my father.
That's her dad. That's why he said,
I'm
my
so
gal.
glad to meet you, sir.
The name's Bill.
Arlene told me you couldn't make it.
Surprise.
Always full of surprises.
Bill's her dad.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Did you come straight from Australia?
Of course.
When we had flashbacks of her looking up at the people who shot her, I didn't think it was that man.
For us all, that's not the case. I don't believe I've ever heard of a wedding dress room.
Why pay so much money for a dress you're only gonna wear once?
Isn't it supposed to be bad luck for the groom to see the bride in her wedding dress?
I guess I just believe in living dangerously.
I know just what you mean.
That's some places to be. Show do.
Sorry, this is flying around me.
So, why don't you have what am I thinking? You should give her away.
Tommy, that's not exactly Daddy's cup of tea. I think Father would be much more comfortable.
That made her very uncomfortable.
That's asking a lot.
Okay, well, forget it.
Only on the condition that I pay for everything. Can I watch?
Absolutely, have a seat. Right over here.
It's still like, it's weird and tense. If she's one of Bill's girls, that's why he said my gal. But definitely not her dad. I was confused for a moment. And then she kissed him and cleared it up.
Thank you.
See, that man right there is who I thought Bill was. Because we hadn't seen his face, I assumed it was him.
What the
That's where the confusion lied. Bill wasn't gonna let her have happiness. He still felt like he owned her. That's why he wouldn't give her away. And he said, final look, when she asked what he was there for. And we know he felt like he had ownership over because he said, my gal. And he has, those girls are his girls. Wow. And she doesn't know her baby survived.
You telling me she cut her way through 88 bodyguards before she got to Orin?
They just called themselves the Crazy 88. I guess they thought it sounded cool. They all fell under her Hanzo sword.
She's got a Hanzo sword? He swore a blood oath to never make another sword?
Would appear he is broken.
Them Japs sure know how to hold a grudge, don't they? You just tend to bring that out in people.
I know this is a ridiculous question. It's kept up with your swordplay.
I pawned that years ago.
A Hattori Hanzo sword. It was priceless.
Not in El Paso, it ain't. In El Paso, I got me $250 for it.
Oh.
I'm a bouncer in a titty bar, Bill.
I know we haven't spoken in some time. And the last time we spoke wasn't
I
the
should have
most
known that
pleasant.
was Bill by his voice. His voice is
But you've got
that we heard
to
in the
get
first movie.
over
It's
being
memorable.
mad at me and start becoming afraid of me because she is coming.
Why do they bleep it out?
To accept my assistance, I have no doubt she will succeed.
I don't chew out of paying my comeuppance.
Can we just forget the past?
That woman deserves her revenge. We deserve to die. But then again, so does she. We'll just see.
Chapter 7, The Lonely Grave of Paula Schultz. I asked why they bleeped out her name all the time, and I asked that in the first film. So if you guys answered in the comments, I haven't posted Kill Bill yet. So I haven't read any comments to get any of y'all's insight. So sometimes when I do that, I continue to say silly things in the second film because you guys didn't have time to tell me not to say those silly things again.
Bud, can't you tell time?
There ain't nobody in here, man.
Back here!
That's a very hearty welcome.
Take a hit. Be somebody, baby. You looking for me?
Before you came here, they let you stroll in 20 minutes late.
There ain't nobody out there.
What's your plan? That you're not needed here?
I'm the bouncer. There ain't nobody out there to bounce.
That you don't have a job to do?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Actually,
What are you trying to convince me of exactly? That you're as useless as an...
Never heard that saying.
Just convinced. Let's go to the calendar. It's calendar time. Yeah, you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
You don't even know what day you work. Are you working Wednesday? Here you are. Working Thursday?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh no.
Friday. There's your name. There used to be your name.
There used to be your name. This isn't funny.
Name. Monday, you go to...
He's a total jerk.
Cash is the only thing you kids seem to understand. I want you to go home till I call you. Before you leave, talk to Rocket. She's got a job for you. That. Don't wear that f***ing hat.
What's wrong with his hat?
Customers wear hats.
I'm the boss of you. And I'm telling you that I want you to keep that shit kicker hat at home.
This man used to be a train killer, now he's getting talked too crazy like that. That's kind of crazy. That's not kind of crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, Bud, honey, the toilet is at it again.
Okay. Rocket. I'll clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What does he see?
Heard someone say, if I had his money, I could do things my way.
Oh, his song's so sad. He's about to die too. He had a really rough day. Boss punked him. Had to clean up bathroom water. About to be murdered. Sad song is fitting.
In fortune and fame, to get a start in life's game. Suddenly it happens every time.
How this shot right here is filmed is pretty cool.
How many times have...
Whoa! What? Was anyone expecting that? And then it was like the way it was shot and filmed. So close, it felt like you got hit in the heart.
That gentled you down some, didn't it?
I thought she was just about to roll up and murder him quickly. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Double dose of rock salt.
And it wasn't a real bullet.
Not having tits as big as yours. How bad that shit must sting.
He said it was rock salt?
Yeah. I don't want to neither.
She's a spitter. Feels so weird saying that.
I win.
I think like I have trouble with scenes like this because like sometimes you feel like you feel the pain and it's like too much. That's why I can't do like surgical films or like really gruesome stuff. I feel like I feel it. It makes me uncomfortable. And then he knocked her out. That is not at all how I thought this scene was going to play out. I thought that man was a sitting duck. And the crazy thing in this film is like sometimes with the heroes or the protagonist, like, you know, there's a chance somebody's going to come in and maybe save them. Ain't nobody come in and save her. It's just like when she's out, she's out.
Bill.
Wrong brother. You hate
Bud.
bingo. I just caught me the cowgirl. Ain't never been caught.
Did you kill her?
Well, not yet, I ain't. I shot her full of rock salt. I could perform her coup de grace with a rock.
So I haven't heard of rock salt before. But I gather that it's extremely painful and it does not kill.
How much?
Well, that's hard to say, being that it's priceless and all. With $1 million in folding cash, and I'll give you the greatest sword ever made by a man.
Sounds like we got a deal. She must suffer to her last breath.
That, little darling, I can pretty much damn well guarantee.
Then I'll see you in the morning.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Dang, he's manhandling her. The name of the chapter.
I'm done! Get me out of this hole!
Ew, I see the casket propped up in.
Oh, look at those eyes. It's furious.
You have no idea.
What did I tell you? Is she the cutest little blonde pussy you ever saw?
I seen better.
You got anything to say?
White women call this the silent treatment, that we let them think we don't like it.
You grab the feet, I'll get the head. Hey! You see this? That's a can of mace.
Right that close to her eye. Oh.
You're going underneath the ground tonight. That's all there is to it. I want to bury you. I was gonna bury you. It is. But if you're gonna act like a whore, I'm gonna spray right in your eyeballs. I'll burn them right out of your head. Then you're gonna be blind, burning, and buried alive.
What a horrible way to go.
Now what's it gonna be, sister? That's a wise decision. This is for breaking my brother's heart.
So Bill was in love with her. It wasn't just a working relationship. He said breaking his brother's heart. The way she kissed him at her wedding day and the way they acted, well, rehearsal day. I don't know if I'm right. That's what it feels like. And obviously just gathering that those two were are brothers. She's not getting out of there. Oh my gosh, this would freak me out. This would really freak me. Just hearing her breathe me. Ugh. It's like you physically feel this movie too, so it's a lot. Emotionally, physically, visually, you feel it all. Oh, and like you hear the dirt and the complete darkness. And like you even heard them laughing about it. Just have to calm down. It's just such a different film. Everything about it is just out of the box. Not literally in this moment, but you know what I'm saying. It's the concept of how they approach everything is just different. How in the heck will she get out? There's gonna be so much weight from the amount of dirt that's on top of her now. I'm just trying to run through all the different ways that this could possibly work out in her favor, and there's nothing. And the truck is leaving. How long would it take to run out of oxygen? The cruel tutelage of how would you say that word? I've never seen it. Did anybody else know when the movie started that that was Bill that was sitting on the porch? Am I just slow? Because I had no clue.
103, head priest of the White Lotus clan, walking down a road, contemplating a man of Pai Mei's which is another way of saying who knows. When a
Wait, she's
Shaolin monk
looking at
appeared.
him.
As the monk and the priest crossed paths, fathomable display of generosity, the slightest of nods, was not returned. Now, was it the intention, or did he just fail to see the generous social gesture? The motives of the monk remain unknown, or the consequences. Pai Mei appeared at the Shaolin temple. That he offered Pai Mei his neck to repay the insult. First tried to console Pai Mei. Pai Mei was inconsolable.
I feel like I'm sitting around the fire listening to the story. It feels like an intimate moment.
So began the massacre of all 60 of the monks inside the fists of the White Lotus. So began the legend, 5-point palm exploding heart tick, the deadliest blow in all of martial arts. He hits you at 5 different pressure points. You walk away. But once you've taken 5 steps, your heart explodes and you fall to the floor, dead.
Did he teach you that?
No. He teaches no one, man. One of the things I've always liked about you is you appear wise beyond your years. Allow me to impart a word to the wise. Whatever Pai Mei says, obey. And if you throw any American sass his way, he'll snap your back and your neck like they were twigs.
American sass.
And that will be the story of you. He'll accept you as his student. Friendly contest.
Why did he accept me?
And like all rotten bastards, they get lonely. Teach them the value of company. You're gonna have a lot of fun carrying buckets of water up and down.
When will I see you again?
Favorite soul song of the 70s? Nothing.
When will I see you again?
When he tells me you're done.
When do you think that might be?
Depends entirely on you. No back talk. At least not for the first year or so.
That just let her know that she's gonna be there for a while.
He hates Caucasians. He despises Americans and has nothing but contempt for women.
Oh, yikes.
In your case, it might take a little while.
It's gonna take her a minute. Just not his type. So he's obviously got her in with someone who's going to train her in a way that no one else could possibly train her. But he came back beaten and bruised. What made Bill pick her and want to help her get this type of training in the first place?
Sifu. 你個漢語好差。我一個字聽唔到，而且好刺耳。教你講嘢，你係唔俾講。定係廣東話好啊？我 speak Japanese 很好。我唔係問你日本話，我問你識唔識廣東話？你嚟呢度學係武術嘅奧秘。如果你唔識漢語，我會讓通街嗌，指令你，用棍打你。你師傅係咪比爾啊
Yes, he is.
你師傅講過，你曾經學過武術。
The way that he pets his beard.
I am proficient in Tiger Crane style and the exquisite art of the samurai sword.
本見到開咩玩笑？本人先蠢去學嘅啫，你仲更加笨，居然夠膽正視我。
He does not like the samurai sword.
睇你嘅脾氣都幾可愛。你知本道會殺人啊？咁你係咪想死？真係傻瓜，好想睇下你點傻。
He's so domineering.
睇你氣河氣喘，行咗100級石級，覺得攰咧。我覺得你唔單止傻，身體好虛弱。係，你識日本話嘛？我最憎日本人。
I think we've gathered that.
去邊個搞度？
She's pissed.
攞起把劍。
He's got the best eyebrows I've ever seen. How is that possible?
我要睇下你嘅武功有幾深。如果我輸俾你嘅話，我今日鬼就拜你為師。
He's gonna do this without a sword? Wow.
試我腳法啊！只係屬一般業餘嘅水平。
You call that amateur? And he's just laughing at her and flips the beard.
比你強，再嚟啊！你睇下識咩武功？你一啲都唔會。而家我要你用科學拳。
What? He's just laughing about it.
只識喺餐館點菜同埋洗男人。
Oh my god.
我問你，隨時將你手斬落嚟。
No, please don't.
你手唔屬於我嘅，喐手。喐唔到咧。以前試過啲咁嘅滋味未？簡直麻鷹捉雞仔。而家開始。
That's the beginning.
你想唔想學我頭先同佢打嗰套拳
Yes.
由聽日開始你要練武。
He just showed her what she was really messing with and who he really is.
你嘅手臂屬於我，我會將佢練成結實。你叫我咁做得唔得？
我 can, but not that way.
咁即係唔得啦！你哋嘅身體只係3寸，你點對付佢？抱住後匿埋，打中佢。
To be able to punch a hole through that thick board that close. But it was cool, the concept of he said like curling your energy in a ball and using it to punch through. Oh, her knuckle!
拳頭唔應該怕木頭，你之所以打唔穿木頭，係因為你喐手之前已經認輸。
That beard flip is getting me. It's really cool to see where she's getting some of this training that we've seen in action. In her sleep. She's determined to get it. And he's proud, he can see. Can I have a spoon?
如果你好似狗一樣咁食嘢，我就俾好似狗一樣喺出面住。如果你好似人一樣嘅話，可以發現。
No mercy. Can't imagine using chopsticks after your hands feel the way hers probably do. I can't use chopsticks in general though. She did it. The beard flip. And the sound effect it makes. We're back at Polly Schultz's grave. And she's tied up. That's the first problem that she's gonna have to fix. But the woman willed herself to walk like 12 hours after being in a coma for 4 years. So let's give her some time. And because they tied the belt around the boots, she could just slip it off. That's great. Of course she's got a switchblade in her boot. The music they're playing is just so inspirational. Oh my gosh. From that close, she's gonna punch through. Oh my goodness. How this full circle moment came through. That is so cool. Oh, it's bloody though. But she can handle it. Because she's done it before. That's crazy. That's so good. That's such good ratting. That is so cool. Y'all, this is the baddest broad I think I have ever seen in a film. Y'all tried to bury her alive, and she comes up out of the ground. Wow. Talk about being resilient. She might be the most resilient character I've ever seen on film. Name another character you guys think show just like the epitome of resilience that you've seen in film, or that you think that I've seen in film as well. I don't know if we're topping her. Alright, now go kill him. Honey, go get them. Oh, she does not care if she rolls up looking crazy anywhere. That's a seat.
Glass of water, please.
At the bar and ask for some water. Chapter 9. Elena. This character right here, there's something about her that just annoys me, and I can't put my finger on it. And like, she doesn't deserve the sword. So that's annoying. Maybe that's what it is. The music just stops. She is the epitome of hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. The epitome. What is her true name? Other than Black Mamba, what have we heard her be called? They bleep it out every other time. She's there. And right when she's pulling up, perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone. It's just she oozes vengeance. That sound. The sound. It's go time.
I have to give it to you, bud. That's a pretty way to die. What's the name on the grave she's buried under?
Paula Schultz.
Can I look at the sword?
My money right there in that red bag, isn't it?
Well then, it's your sword now.
What kind of drink is he making? A margarita?
What's that you said?
So this is a Hattori Hanzo sword. Bill tells me you once had one of these of your own.
Once.
How does this one compare to that?
Pair. a Hanzo sword. You compare it to every other sword ever made. Wasn't made by a Torii Hanzo. Here you go. Wrap your lips around that.
But also, I drink out of mason jars. Is that a southern thing? Do other people drink out of mason jars? There's a cup in our house.
Which jar are you filled with? What? They say the #1 killer of old people is retirement. People got a job to do. Live a little bit longer so they can do it. I've always figured that warriors and their enemies share the same relationship. So now that you're not gonna have to face your enemy no more on the battlefield, which are you filled with? Relief or regret?
A little bit of both.
Or shit. I'm sure you do feel a little bit of both. But you feel one more than you feel the other. Which one is it? Regret. You know, you gotta hand it to the old girl. Buddy buffaloed Bill the way she buffaloed Bill. Bill thought she was so damn smart. She was just smart for a blonde.
Just smart for a blonde. That woman's highly intelligent. So much money.
Thanks a bunch.
My gosh! No! You crazy woman! Oh, I hate snakes so much. It was just like boom, popped out at you. Oh, she kills him.
That was rude of me, wasn't it?
I didn't think she was gonna do something like that.
Black Mamba? This is Bud.
And it was a black mamba.
Before I picked that little fella up, fascinating creature, the Black Mamba.
He just made that comment about blondes not being smart.
The saying goes, in the bush, a leopard can kill you, but only with the mamba is death sure. Death incarnate is one of nature's most effective poisons. A bite to the face or torso can bring death from paralysis within 20 minutes.
It's gonna take him 20 minutes to die.
If not treated quickly with antivenom, 400 milligrams of venom from a single bite.
This is horrible.
In these last agonizing minutes of life you have left, the biggest R I feel is regret. The greatest warrior I have ever met of a bushwhacking, scrub, elky piece of shit like you.
Dang! They hate her, but they always say she deserved better. Where'd the snake run off to? I hate snakes because I grew up really deep in the country. And certain times of year, when they came out, there'd be so many rattlers, so many copperheads. Because we were so in the sticks. Oh, it was the worst.
Your brother's dead. She put a black mamba in his camper. I got her.
She did.
She's dead.
And she's gonna say she killed her.
You ever start feeling sentimental? Go to a florist and buy a bunch of flowers. Look for the headstone marked Paula Schultz and the final resting place of Beatrix Kiddo.
Beatrix. I think they did tell us that. I just forgot.
Trix Kiddo. Here. I can be there in about 4 hours. You want me to come over? Okay. I'm leaving now.
She was waiting. See, perfectly choreographed. I've kind of been waiting for a moment like this. Last movie, they started off with him kicking tail. The crutch. Knocked each other out at the same time. Why can't she ever open that sword? Ew, did she dump dip spit all over her? She landed on his body. Suddenly this camper feels a whole lot bigger. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. That was smart.
Bill.
Okay, got us a sword fight.
What's that?
Enzo's sword.
So he didn't pawn it.
He said he pawned it.
Guess that makes him a liar now. L.
B.
Something I've always been curious about, just between us girls. What did you say to make him snatch out your eye?
That's what happened to her. That's what happened. He said they would.
Miserable old fool.
Bad idea.
I killed that miserable old fool.
Did she really?
How do you like the fish head? Poisoned his fish heads.
Oh, that's that. Sorry.
And the word of an old fool, less than nothing. Killed your master. And now I'm gonna kill you too.
Word. I'm so sorry. Oh! You understand why she's freaking out so much. Ah! I'm so sorry for screaming. Oh my god, that's enough. Oh, wait, pop between her big toe. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Ah! Can we please get out of the camper? Take the sword and can we move on? I can't. I think I want to throw up. Because can you imagine how painful and disoriented that woman is? Like, she's going to leave her. Oh. Last chapter, face to face. I'm so sorry, y'all. That was a lot. I didn't mean to scream. I didn't mean to whine. I know I can't be the only one who had that kind of reaction to that scene. She's so ruthless.
Never knew their father. Bill collected father figure was Esteban Vejea. Esteban was a pimp and a friend of Bill's mother. His army, the Acuna Boys, made up of the fatherless offspring of his whores, ran Acuna. Now at the age of 80, retired gentleman of leisure, point me in Bill's direction.
Now we gotta find Bill.
In the company of such a fine gentleman as yourself.
I am susceptible to flattery. How may I be of service to you?
Where's Bill?
Straight to the point.
You must be Beatrix.
Beatrix. She looks like a Beatrix.
See the attraction? I remember when Bill was only 5 years old. Even a movie starring Alana Turner always ring twice with Joker Fields. And whenever she would appear on the screen to suck his thumb to an obscene amount, he was a fool for groans. Being a fool for a woman such as yourself, we have met. We now was back in business. My number one lady.
Oh, what a compliment.
Well, I'm flattered.
You got the word better be. This.
I love the car she pulled up in. I don't know who she stole it from.
My pussy wagon died on me.
The pussy that Bill shot you in the head, no. I would have been much nicer. I would have just cut your face. Okay. You must forgive me. Clarence!
What is it? What is it?
What were we talking about?
Bill.
Where's Bill? On the road to Salina. I will draw you a map. Bill is like a son to me. Do you know why I help you? Because he will want me to.
Now that I don't believe.
Why would he want you to help her find him?
How is he ever going to see you again?
He's saying he's going to want to see you. Mommy!
Bang, bang. Oh, she got us, baby.
No way. This is how you're telling her?
I'm dying.
And this is like father-daughter. See, look. He's raised
little
her.
did Quick Draw Kiddo know that little BB was only playing possum.
I forgot about her daughter being alive.
Impervious to bullets.
I'm impervious to bullets, Mommy.
Hey, get back down there. You're playing possum.
This is...
Killer advanced on what she thought was a bullet-ridden corpse. That's when little BB fired.
Why is this so cute? It's so sad, but they made it a cute moment.
You're dead, Mommy.
Oh.
BB.
He's playing with her. This is so messed up. This is so messed up.
Oh, Mommy, don't die. I was just playing.
I know.
I can't believe
I
he's been
told her
raising this
you were
little
asleep,
girl.
but that one day you'd wake up. If Mommy's been asleep since I was born, because Mommy's been dreaming of.
Did you dream of me? I dreamed of you.
Oh, sweetie.
Every single night, baby. Every single night.
Oh, my heart hurts for both of them.
Please wake up, Mommy.
This is so twisted and messed up, y'all. Like, the little girl's not afraid of Bill at all, you can tell.
Look at you. My, what a pretty little girl you are.
Tell Mommy what she said when I showed you her picture. Come on. You know what she said.
You know how hard that is for her to sit here and be so fatherly to this little girl, knowing what he did to her when the baby was in her belly.
Beautifulest woman I ever saw in the whole wide world.
That's what she said.
Yes, I do.
Matter of fact, it's better than pretty. What's better than pretty?
Gorgeous.
Very good. Mommy is gorgeous. Mommy's kind of mad at Daddy.
Why, Daddy? Were you being a bad daddy?
I was a real bad daddy. Oh, learned about life and death the other day. Want to tell Mommy about what happened to Emilio?
I killed him.
Emilio was her goldfish.
Emilio was my goldfish.
Holding the fish in her hand, crying,
This
Daddy,
dangerous
Daddy.
man making this
Emilio's
sandwich
dead.
for this little girl, like, just it's normal.
And I said, really? That's so sad. And what did you say?
I stepped on him.
The words you so strategically used were, I accidentally stepped on him.
How'd you step on a goldfish?
Find its way into Emilio's fish bowl. And she said, no, no, no. Emilio was on the carpet when I stepped on him. The plot thickens.
The way this man tells the
And
story.
just how did Emilio get on the carpet? You would have been so proud of her. She didn't lie. She took Emilio out of his bowl. And what was Emilio
said,
doing
yeah.
on the carpet?
Flapping.
And then you stomped on him. And when you lifted up your foot, what was Emilio doing then?
Nothing.
He stopped flapping, didn't he? She told me later, the second she lifted up her foot and saw Emilio not flapping, she knew what she had done. Is that not the perfect visual image of life and death? The fish not flapping on the carpet. So powerful.
All the dialogue is so heavy in this.
You loved Emilio, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
But I did to Mommy what you did to Emilio. Worse, I shot Mommy.
Oh.
Not pretend shooting like we were just doing.
We're telling her.
I shot her for real.
Like a bedtime story.
Why do you want to see what happened?
What would happen to Mommy if I shot her? What I didn't know was when I shot Mommy, what would happen to me.
What happened?
I was very sad. Some things, they can never be undone.
So relating it to the goldfish story.
What happened to Mommy?
Why don't you ask Mommy?
You okay, Mommy? Does it hurt?
Doesn't hurt anymore.
Did it make you sick?
It made me sleep.
But you're awake now, Mommy, right?
The sweetest little moments with this little girl.
Would you like Mommy to watch a video with you before sleepy time?
Uh-huh.
I just get worried with Bill because I feel like he's always leading into something.
He wasn't scared of the Shogun, but the Shogun was scared of him. Maybe that was the problem. Sent his
Okay, she's asleep. Now her and Bill are gonna have to have a moment. And I'm very worried about that. Who scored this movie? It's been such an interesting choice in songs, but really cool. That's the correct terminology, right? Scored the movie. If not, I'll just sound silly. Again, won't be the first time.
I was just admiring your sword. Speaking of which, how is Hanzo?
He's good.
Sushi gotten any better? You got him to make you a sword.
I just dropped
Her
your
walking
name
on the
down.
stairs in that blue outfit.
That'd do it. Cross Hanzo swords. Am I right? This hacienda has its own private beach. Private beach just so happens to look particularly beautiful. And there just so happens to be a full moon out tonight. If you want a sword fight, that's where I suggest. If you want to be old school about it, then we could wait until dawn and slice each other up at sunrise. If you don't settle down, I'm gonna have to put one in your kneecap. I'm just f***ing with you. When it comes to you,
That little girl's gonna sleep through 2 gunshots.
I have a few unanswered questions. Before this tale of bloody revenge reaches its climax,
Yeah, I have an answer.
I'm gonna ask you some questions.
So let's do this
You
moment.
to tell me the truth. Therein lies a dilemma. When it comes to the subject of me, you are truly and utterly incapable of telling the truth, especially to me. When it comes to the subject of me, incapable of believing anything you say.
How do you suppose we solve this dilemma?
Yeah, how
Well-
are we gonna solve it then?
I have a solution.
What did you shoot her with?
Did you just shoot me with?
Don't touch it, or I'll stick another one right in your cheek.
She's gonna sit there with it in her.
What lies within that dart, begging to course its way through your veins, is an incredibly potent and quite infallible truth serum. I call
Because
it
he said he doesn't believe a word that she
undisputed
says.
truth. Twice as strong as sodium pentothal, except for a slight wave of euphoria.
Euphoria?
Yeah.
No.
I'm quite keen on comic books, especially the ones about superheroes. Surrounding superheroes, fascinating. Not a great comic book, not particularly well drawn. The mythology is not only great, it's unique.
Take to go into effect.
About 2 minutes.
And he's gonna talk that whole 2 minutes. Yeah, he's going to.
There's the superhero and there's the alter ego. Spider-Man is actually Peter Parker. When that character wakes up in the morning, he's Peter Parker. He has to put on a costume to become Spider-Man. Superman didn't become Superman. Superman was born Superman.
No, I see where he's going.
His alter ego is Clark Kent.
Never
His
thought of
outfit
that.
with the big red S. The baby when the Kents found him. Those are his clothes.
I don't know much about
What Kent wears, the glasses, the business suit, that's the costume. Superman is Superman's critique on the whole human race. Beatrix Kiddo and Mrs. Tommy Plimpton.
The point emerges.
You would have worn the costume of Arlene Plimpton, but you were born Beatrix Kiddo. And every morning when you woke up, Beatrix Kiddo. Take the needle out.
Are you calling me a superhero?
I'm calling you
Yeah,
a killer.
what is he saying?
A natural born killer, and you always will be. Working in a used record store, clipping coupons. That's you, trying to disguise yourself as a worker bee.
Ah, I see the point.
That's you trying to blend in with the hive.
That's her alter ego.
You're a renegade killer bee. And no matter how much beer you drank or barbecue you ate, how fat your ass got, nothing in the world would ever change that. First question, really think your life in El Paso is going to work?
No, but I would have had baby.
I think you would have been a wonderful mother. But you are a killer. All those people you killed to get to me felt damn good, didn't they?
Yes.
Every single one of them.
Yes.
That was the warm-up round. Comes the $64,000 question.
64,000.
Why did you run away from me with my baby?
That was his baby.
Do you remember the last
He is the father. I was kind of wondering if she was trying to make that man think it was his baby after I saw the girl.
After I was sick on the plane, I threw up. So I started thinking maybe I was pregnant.
Remove cap and urinate on the absorbent end for 5 seconds. Accurate results in only 90 seconds. Window.
Waiting for that 3 minutes to be up, it's excruciating.
What I didn't know was that somewhere on my journey I had been spotted in L.A. It didn't take Lisa Wong long to send an assassin of her own.
Hello, I'm Karen Kim. I'm the hospitality manager of the hotel.
Can you just leave it by the door?
She's lucky she dropped that.
You pretty good with that shotgun?
Not that I have to be at this range, but surgeon with the shotgun.
I'm better than Annie Oakley, and I got you right in my
Better
sight.
than Annie Oakley.
Off.
Not before I put one right between your eyes. I just found out before you blew a hole through the door that I'm pregnant. On the floor by the door is a strip, Any other time, you'd be 100% right. I'm the deadliest woman in the world. I'm just scared shitless for my baby. Please, just look at the strip.
Stay where you are and don't move. I don't know what it means.
The box with the directions is right there.
Easy to use. The cap and...
She's reading the whole thing.
Blue means pregnant.
I'll read it myself, thank you. Okay, say I were to believe you, what then?
Just go home. I'll do the same.
Wow, that was mercy. Any other person, they would have not cared.
Congratulations.
She said congrats.
Before that strip turned blue, I was a woman. I was your woman. I was a killer who killed for you, jumped a motorcycle onto a speeding train. But once that strip turned blue, I could no longer do any of those things because I was going to be a mother. Can you understand that?
Yes. Tell me then instead of now.
Once you knew you'd claim her, and I didn't want that.
Not your decision to make.
She deserved to be born with a clean slate. She would have been born into a world she shouldn't have. I had to choose. I chose her. If I had to make a list of impossible things that could never happen, by busting a cap in my crown would have been right at the top of the list. I'd have been wrong, wouldn't I?
Was it a question? Things that could never happen. Yes, in this instance, you would have been wrong. When you never came back, or somebody else had killed you. Letting somebody think somebody they love is dead when they're not is quite cruel. I mourned you for 3 months. And in the 3rd month, I tracked you down. I wasn't trying to track you down. I was trying to track down the that killed you. So I find you. And what do I find? Not only are you not dead, you're getting married.
Now him being at the wedding rehearsal is even more strange that we know the story. It's so different now that we know everything that happened before.
I'm really sorry, kiddo, but you thought wrong.
And I have unfinished business.
Okay, she said we talked. I came here for a reason. So cool. From the chairs. Wow. To make him sheath that sword. The 5-finger. No way. That quick.
Pai Mei taught you the 5-point.
He taught her. He said that he wouldn't teach her. He wouldn't teach nobody.
Of course he did.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know.
It's like weird because it's like they still kind of love each other, but like they want to kill each other.
You're not a bad person. Terrific person. You're my favorite person.
Oh my gosh, it's so like you feel the
But
love.
every once in a while, you can be a real cunt.
Oh my gosh.
How'd I look?
It's like she didn't leave him because she didn't love him. She left him because she was a mother and she needed to protect the baby. And he knows he's going to take these 5 steps and his heart's going to explode. Wow, what a death. He has the time to straighten up his jacket and go out with some honor. How many is that? 5. It was like it's either you or me. Wow. And she's got her baby. Sitting there watching cartoons. Like it's nothing crazy's just happened.
Flash, do you have a magpie in your home? Magpie is the most charming bird in all the world.
Oh. She's been through so much. And her heart is broken. Or is she happy that she did what she was set out to do? Probably a lot of relief that she's feeling. She's thankful. Oh, she's happy. They're happy tears. What she went through. Yo, she went through so much. They buried her alive. Tried to kill her on her wedding day. Took her baby. And now she gets to be a mom. Oh, so good. The lioness has rejoined her cub and all is right in the jungle. Perfect. That was such a great movie. And it's like the way that they fed us little bits of information and then at the end it would make sense. Like her punching, having learned to punch through the hole. And then that's how she gets out of the coffin. Or we can talk about so many of the other things that they let up. Like the 5-finger death. I want to say 5-finger death punch. We're going to call it that for right now. But telling that story, I didn't expect for it to come back around at the end, and that's how she winds up killing Bill. I thought it was gonna be this big, major, epic sword fight, but the little bit of sword fight that we got at the end with them in the chairs was so cool. Again, fight scenes were incredible, dialogue was impeccable, and just visually, it was such a cool movie, and I thought the writing was phenomenal. This is a great Tarantino film. I think it might be my favorite. I think Kill Bill might be my favorite Tarantino film. There are some moments that got me, that like absolutely ignited this, just like, ooh, because it was intense and it was brutal and it just struck a nerve. And you guys saw me screaming and squealing like a baby. So thank you guys for being here. Before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so we don't miss out on hanging out, watching some good TV and film together, and listening to music on Saturdays. Also, if you do want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is right down there in the description. For now, let's go out in this big, beautiful world. Let's spread some light. Let's spread some love. And if we can, let's make somebody smile. Bye, you guys.